Welcome to the Client Tips and Tricks series by Gideon Taylor. Today, we're going to talk about logic stacks. We'll discuss when to use them, explore some examples of logic stacks, and list a few tips and tricks around using them in your eForms. We can think of a logic stack like using a vending machine to get an afternoon treat. As we head over to the vending machine, we might make a plan on what to buy based on what options are available. When we arrive at the machine, we'll run through our plan, starting with our favorite snack. If our favorite snack is in stock, then we'll buy it. If we don't see our favorite snack in stock, then we'll look for our second favorite. We'll continue this process until we find a snack we want and buy it. Or we'll find none of our desired snacks in the machine and walk away empty-handed. A logic stack is a lot like creating a plan for the vending machine. First, we list our conditional statements that'll evaluate to either true or false in as many rows as needed in order of highest priority from top to bottom. A conditional statement for our vending machine example might sound something like, if my favorite snack popcorn is in stock. This will evaluate either to true or false depending on if popcorn is in the machine. Then, if our conditional logic returns as true, we'll dictate what value we want returned. In our snacking example, this will be the row and number where popcorn is located in the machine. A logic stack will check row by row until one of the conditional statements returns true and provides the paired resulting value. It's like how once we find a snack we want in the vending machine, we stop going through our list of favorite snacks. We found an item we want to buy. So when are logic stacks useful? Often, they are useful when you need to return a specific value to a field when specific conditional criteria is met. They may be great as replacements for simple people code smart sources, especially when you don't have a developer available. Or, they might be good as a replacement to a setup table that has straightforward combinations of data. There are lots of creative ways our clients have used logic stacks in their eForms. For example, we might want to use a logic stack in an eForm to return an employee or student's preferred name if there is one, or their primary name if there isn't. To build this logic stack, we made sure that the visif in the first row is looking to see if there's a value in the names table for that person where the name type is preferred. The visif for the second row is blank. That means that this row will always resolve as true. We'll talk more about that later. Another creative way we can use logic stacks is to blank out a field when another field in the form changes. This is especially helpful to delete data a user enters in a field when they take other actions in the form that dynamically hide that field. To build this logic stack, we made sure the visif in the only row is looking to see if a specific form field has changed. If so, it returns a constant value of nothing. Logic stacks can take a few iterations to get them to perform exactly as you want. Here are some tips to getting your logic stack to work as expected. An important thing to note is you might hear us use the name logic stack or defined smart source. But what's the difference? Really, there is none. These names are often interchangeable and typically refer to the exact same thing. Logic stacks are so powerful we couldn't just stick to a single name for them. Just kidding. So what happens if no rows in a logic stack return true? Well, in that scenario, the logic stack will return a null value or blank. That's why we recommend having a final row in your logic stack that'll always return true with some value. That's exactly what we did in our preferred versus primary name logic stack. Once you build a logic stack, it can be used with any form type. So, be careful. Any changes you make to a logic stack will apply to all form types that use it. If you decide the logic stack you just made should only be used for a single form type, we recommend including the form type name in the name of the logic stack to make it clear it's meant to be solely used with that form. For more information on logic stacks, check out our feature documentation and tips and tricks documents available at the GT Customer Self-Service site. We hope this video helped you in your eForms journey as we put power back into the hands of functional users with logic stacks. Thanks for watching.